Matt, have you had a weird dream? Would you like to tell Charlie about your dreams? Because he's really, really sympathetic and interested to hear about how his colleagues sleep and about their well-being.
To be honest, I can't ever remember any dreams.
Oh, you're just of no use this morning, are you? Are you going to be any better? I'm only teasing.
You've got 4 hours of me.
Hey,
Sorry.
I've got 4 hours of this in the studio. How's it looking? It's a lovely picture behind you.
Yeah, I thought I'd start with a bit of positivity, Nag. A very good morning to all. A little bit of sunshine here at the moment to get your Saturday underway. It's in the Highlands. This is probably one of the better spots to be this weekend, because I think you know the story by now. There's going to be a fairly cool weekend in store, and yet again, there is going to be more in the way of downpours. Some of those could become quite nasty and thundery as we go again later today and into tomorrow too.
Let's have a look at the weather. I don't know what you've got planned for the weekend. Matt's got all details for us right now. What does that big chart tell us? Matt, lots of colours, like it.
Well, you can't have missed it. It's been pretty cold, hasn't it, so far this May? In fact, temperatures around 2 degrees below where we should be. This chart basically shows how our temperatures are comparing to where they should be for the time of year. Where you see blues, it's cooler than normal, understandably. They're with us. Where's the warmth? Well, at the moment, it's across Spain and Portugal. Could get above 30 degrees today. Maybe around 34 degrees around like Seville, Murcia, that sort of area. And pretty warm to the east. Finland got to around 28 Celsius during the week. Now, if I run this sequence over the next 5 days, not a huge amount is going to change. The warmth remains there across parts of Spain, Portugal, Eastern Europe. We stick in the blues. So if you're after something warm, it's not with us yet. And to go with those cool conditions, we've seen some pretty wet weather and more to come today.
Oh, that's a nice picture. Look at that. Looks lovely.
Gorgeous, isn't it? I thought I'd bring you at least a little bit of sunshine to start your weekend. This is the view at the moment. Just a short while ago for one of our weather watchers in northwest Scotland. Beautiful start. And in fact, parts of Scotland, one of the best places to be through this weekend for the drier weather. Not completely dry, but certainly drier than most.
Another brilliant map. I think you're just showing us these things because... Well, it could be construed to be quite cruel, yes.
It could be. But a lot of people are asking where the warmth is, Naga, so I thought I'd just quickly show where it is at the moment. Southern and eastern parts of Europe, particularly to the south of Spain, above 30 degrees this afternoon. One of the only parts of Europe where temperatures are well above average. But another part, of course, towards Finland. They got to the high 20s early in the week. We're falling well short of that, as is much of Europe at the moment. We've got cooler air coming in. That's coming from the northwest, sitting in place, and little is going to change over the next few days either.
Because for many of us, I think, there's going to be a lot of rain in the coming day or so.
There is, but as you said, we can't be all negative. There is a bit of positivity to be found out there. Lovely start here, for instance, in Fife. Not a bad day to come across many areas of Scotland, in fact.
Not sure if you're going to have soggy feet this morning, Matt.
Some have, yes, undoubtedly, and some will continue this weekend. Thank you, Naga. Charlie, very good morning too. I have been looking for the optimism in the forecast because it's not going to be all bad. There will be some sunshine around and some to start the day here in the far north of Scotland, the iconic site of the inn there in John O'Groat. Some blue skies just coming through the cloud overhead. Scotland, one of the drier places to be today because elsewhere, be prepared for rain at times, and there will be some nasty downpours towards the southwest and indeed for many, in fact, as we go through into tomorrow. And the cool story continues as well. Really not feeling like May at the moment.
Now, Matt, there's a view. Is that Wembley behind you?
It's not a current one, it is Wembley, but I thought we'd chat about the FA Cup final today, and just mentioned there by John as well. For one of the 20, if you're one of the 20,000 people who are lucky enough to have tickets, I'll give you a quick forecast. Things are turning dry there at the moment, but please take something waterproof, something warm with you, because the downpours will be back for the match later. And just look at the temperatures, 12, 13 degrees. We should be around 17, 18 Celsius in the London area at this time of the year. So the cool story continues at Wembley, as it does for most of us through this weekend. And to go with it, there'll be more in the way of downpours around as well. 1 or 2 spots will stay dry. If you are the lucky few. And you might see a little bit of sunshine to go with it as well, because there is some around.